My name is Jenny Boehs, and my pronouns are she, her, and hers. I call myself a roots therapist. That's not a specialization exactly, but it really kind of describes the focus of what I do. I really value and kind of lean on in my practice, zeroing in on uncovering, honoring, and healing roots of problems. So I feel like that approach, with the years of experience I have and really my life experience, have led me to certain areas. That changes sometimes over the course of a clinician's practice. So currently, I focus a lot on marital work, parenting skills, particularly in the areas of autism, foster care, and adoption. I also really enjoy all mood disorders, trauma work. I do EMDR, I do DBT. I use a variety of those skills. The other big area of specialty that I really enjoy is mental health for the deaf and hard of hearing. So that's always just been kind of a love of mine, and I directed a lot of my master's work years ago toward that area so that those folks don't have to go through an interpreter to receive services. So I do American Sign Language. I've been especially fortunate. When I was 17 years old, I took my first psychology class, and as silly as that sounds, it was just this way of kind of zeroing in on all these things I sort of saw within my future, but also things I wanted to grow. And I was lucky also to be directed, I feel like, toward the area of social work. I mean, it's fun to look back and say, I can see these like little life experiences that probably sort of led me there, but also it's just part of who you are. I'm a lifelong learner, and I also just love people. I love the complexity. I love the uniqueness that they bring, and it's a really just fulfilling process, honestly, to help people achieve their own goals. Unfortunately, that means I put myself out of a job over and over again, but even that I love. I would say I look forward most to seeing my clients, but also my colleagues. I love hearing about people's lives and kind of looking for the way to weave their next piece of growth into what's currently going on. So there's this kind of dichotomy back and forth between, history and current events. And I love kind of the artistry of weaving those things together. I love creating spaces between myself and other people that are both safe and very connected. I always learn from other people, and I feel like I sit in this very privileged place because people are real when they feel safe, and as a result I get to hear more about what's real for people, and that helps me share that with others. Lastly, the thing that I also really love about coming to work, especially here at Balanced, is that we have this clinical freedom that I didn't always experience in other places. It allows me to do extra things, very specific things for and with clients while they're here. If I want to have us do a meditation at the beginning of a session because I can feel, the level of anxiety, I can do that. If I have someone who requests a prayer, I can do that. If I want to kind of lessen a kid's anxiety and want to go throw a ball with them outside, I can do that. And so I love that clinical freedom to meet people where they are. I think I'd advise them about two things. The first is that you're going to have a level of anxiety no matter what we do, no matter who it is, in starting a new process. And I would say to you, keep in mind that doesn't mean you're doing something wrong. Right? It doesn't mean that you've got the wrong person. It just means you're doing something new. And for people seeking therapy, that's what they're after. So don't let that stop you. The second piece is that people do learn when they feel safe and when they can connect with someone. So it is super important that you find the right person to connect with and go after that. Shop around, ask questions, read people's bios, watch these videos. People are real people, and they vary as much as they are unique and individual. So find the one that works for you. I mean, I think you really deserve that.